1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's go!
Hey, y'all, it's time for the Roger the Wild Child Show. Roger the Wild Child. Here we go again with another honky-tonkin' kickin' episode of the Nashville edition of the Roger the Wild Child Show with your host, Roger the Wild Child, along with his sidekicks, musician Patrick James, diva rocker Tiana Woods, and radio disc jockey Katie Day. And want to know what's the nitty-gritty from Music City? Elise Harper has your Nashville music news. Yeehaw! Let's do this.
It's Roger the Wild Child Show!
All right, guys, welcome to Roger the Wild Child Show. Today we got Megan, we got Patrick, we got Tiana.
What up?
Hello, everyone.
What's up?
Hello.
What's up? How we all doing?
We are
Pretty
good.
good.
And Megan,
Good.
Megan is back filling in for Katie Day, who actually
I'm
took a
back.
radio job in Indiana and getting herself settled. So we'll see how she'll see how that goes, and then hopefully we can get her back on here shortly. So Megan, thanks for popping back in and being part of the
Absolutely.
party with us.
Absolutely.
Yay.
Great to see you, Megan.
So I don't know if
Good to be back.
yes. So when was our last show? Has it been 2 weeks?
It's been 2 weeks, and
2
I
weeks.
was in New Orleans the week before that, so it's been 3 weeks for me. I miss you guys.
Right.
Yeah.
It's been 2 weeks since the show was last on, though.
I couldn't get on. I was in
And
the
I ran it.
airport.
Yeah, well, I had lunch with Megan in the airport like a week and a half ago
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
because
Yeah.
I was changing planes in Atlanta. I had a 4-hour layover, so she came to
Cool.
see me on my way
I
back
fought
to
a
Houston.
monsoon. I saw car chases. Oh, gosh. I saw a bunch of stuff on the way to Roger, but I made it
Yeah,
in one piece.
You made it
you made it in one piece.
in one piece.
In one piece.
I love it.
Yes.
You gotta love that.
So we have a great show planned for tonight. We have Texas country artist Payton Howie joining us. She just released a new song. We'll talk to her about that. And also singer-songwriter Kirstie Kraus is here, and she's got some exciting stuff going on here. But Elise is here to give us the Nashville music
Yay.
news.
Yeah.
First couple go left, first couple go right. Dixie style to an ocean wave. All eight circulate.
Y'all ready for some Nashville news? Skunk to the backyard, PU!
Roger the Wild Child fam, Elise Harper here with your Nashville music news. And as you know, it's going to be steaming hot tea. Let's get into it. All right, you guys, some exciting news about Jelly Roll, or we might have to find him a new artist name because he's been losing so much weight. There's not much jelly left in him. So we are super excited and super proud of Jelly Roll. He has been deciding to do healthy habits, workout routines. He now has a traveling chef that makes all his personal meals, and he has lost 145 pounds. Jelly Roll is 145 pounds down. That is absolutely incredible. So if you weren't aware, last year Jelly Roll did run his first 5K ever, and he said he absolutely loved it. He had a blast and he had so much fun. So because of that, he wants to start a charity running event each year, and he wants to call it Jelly Roll's Run for Losers. That's so fun. I love that idea, Jelly Roll. Have it here in Nashville. I will run. I've been doing my mile a day. I've absolutely been loving it. Also in exciting news, Jelly Roll says that he wants to keep losing weight. He wants to keep on with this healthy lifestyle. And he has a goal of being on Men's Health by March 2026. Well, Jelly Roll, we are rooting for you, and I know you can do it if you set your mind to it. All right, another fun, exciting news. Megan Maroney was caught down in Atlanta, Georgia after her April 4th show, helping the staff clean after the show, all the confetti that comes out, because you know those tiny little pieces of paper and confetti can be so annoying to clean. But it states on her Instagram and shows in a video that she just saw the janitorial crew cleaning up, and she said, well, I think we should help them. So she went and ran and grabbed a broom, and the broom wasn't much help. It looked like it had a couple holes in it. She was like, well, no wonder anyone's not using this broom. So she hopped on that floor sweeper and drove it around to clean up the rest of her confetti. So that is so fun. If you don't follow her on Instagram, definitely go follow her, and you can watch that cute, adorable video of her being so sweet and kind and helpful. All right, what else do we have? You guys, does Farmer want a wife Lee to love? I don't know. So if you're not aware, there is a show called Farmer Wants a Wife, and it's kind of like The Bachelor and Bachelorette, but Southern style. And you guys, one of my friends is on it. Her name is Jordan Mallory. She's a local artist here in Nashville, and she is absolutely killing it. So the show kind of is the premise. There's 4 farmers, and each farmer gets to pick between 8 different women. So if you haven't watched the show yet, Jordan absolutely killed it on her first date with Farmer Matt, and she won that she got to go home with him first and have an evening with him. So very exciting. Congrats, Jordan. She's absolutely killing it. And if you haven't looked her up, definitely look her up. She just released a single called Hearts and Horses that she got to sing on the TV show. So super exciting. Lots of amazing things coming up for Jordan. And you guys, just tune in to see if the farmer finds a wife. All right, our last little bit of Nashville news. Morgan Wallen and the scandal with SNL. I don't know if you guys saw, but Morgan Wallen was on SNL earlier, late last month. And you guys, before the credits even rolled, he gave the head guy or the head lady a hug and then whispered something in her ear and then walked off. And like didn't stay with the cast and crew, kind of like it seemed rude. Everyone was like, oh, he either seemed like he was confused and didn't realize he was supposed to stay, or he wanted to get out of there. So lots of scandal going on with the SNL exit. And you guys, it did not help when Morgan Wallen posted a photo on his story of a airport tarmac with a plane that said, just gotta get back, or can't wait to get back to God's country. So it's kind of looking like he really didn't want to be there, and he was just kind of ready to be done with the whole thing. So Morgan, I'm not sure what's going on, but you made me laugh, and honestly, I love to respect you more for it. But that is Elise Harper with Nashville Music News. You guys have a great night.
All right, thank you,
All right.
Elise. That was
fantastic.
good old
Elise.
Morgan
I love her
walking.
so much.
Yeah, walking
I know.
off.
I saw
Always
that.
has the best news.
She does. That was buzzing around for a while with Morgan, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Heather on Facebook says Morgan Wallen always causing problems.
Give me all the problems.
That boy's always getting in the mischief, isn't he?
Give me all the problems.
Isn't he?
He said, give me all the problems.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and bring on our first guest. Oh yeah, Patrick, you're gonna sing first.
No, that's all right. Bring her on. She can sing. Let her sing. I don't need to sing.
Okay. All right, no problem. Without further ado, coming to us. Actually, she's originally from Houston. I think she's on the road. Is she in Texas or where in Texas? I don't know. Payton Howie. Hello, Payton.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Payton, how
How
are
are
you?
you?
Payton.
I'm good. How are you? I was looking
Thanks
forward to
for
hearing
being
you sing,
here.
Rose. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking forward to hearing you
Yeah,
sing.
she wanted to hear you sing, Patrick.
Who? What, you wanted to hear me?
Well,
Oh,
yeah, you said you go sing, and then you were like,
twisting
nah.
my arm. Well, I wasn't really prepared to do a song because I just got out of the studio.
Well, it's okay, no pressure.
But I mean, I can give you a verse and a chorus, kind of something new if you're gonna
I
twist
am
my arm. All right, twist it.
I am.
Twist my arm.
There you go. Arm
Oh.
twisted. There you go.
Right. We didn't even sound check. Are you there? Check.
We
two,
didn't
two,
sound check, but you sound fine. You sound fine, Patrick.
On the flat. You can do it, Patrick.
Well, I just kind of cut this. I wrote this a couple days ago and cut it like most of it today. So bear with me. Some never be the way you want them to be. Sometimes people never change like you like them to. Most times the story always changes, but they say it's not for me. Sometimes you just let it go, but you know it's not for me. But I'll just let it go. Whoa. In the middle of the night, I can hear you. In the middle of the night, it's on. Chasing all your fears and conscience, breaking down the walls. No one ever seemed to think about these things. No one ever seemed to think they'll fall. Cause in the middle of the night, I can hear you breaking down the walls. Breaking down the walls. Breaking down the walls. Breaking down the walls.
Yeah. Nice. I
There
like
you go.
I can't wait. Next week I'll play that whole jam, but it's pretty dope, man. I'm so excited.
I like
cool.
the
About that
sound of
track.
it.
Right on, right on.
Great tune, Patrick.
Well, if we connect, you could come sing it with me live on stage.
I'm down. Sign me up.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
That's
All
how
right,
we
Peyton,
roll.
Chad Polnick. He's a good friend of yours and of mine.
Hi,
He
Chad.
was also
Hey.
and Megan's.
Chad, what's happening? I don't know you, but I
And
know you now.
well, he did middays on Kick-Ass Country when I had
Kick-Ass
the radio
Country.
station
Oh,
there.
is that? Oh, wait a
That's
minute.
Chad. Yeah.
Chad, all right, man. It's been a minute. What up, Chad?
So
It's
yo,
been-
Peyton, proud of you. My half peace sign. That's your new song.
Yeah, I see it. There you go. That's funny.
Kelsey Parker says Peyton Howie is in the house. Hi, Peyton. I love your song Troublemaker.
What up, Kelsey? How you doing?
And on YouTube, Puckster99, shout out to Kirstie and Peyton. Ty Smith from Green Bay here. Yep,
Hey.
Puckster99 is me. What a blessing with the two of you on one show. Exciting. Miss you both. Two of my favorite artists.
Right on.
Ty.
And great song, brother. Patrick, Chad says great song from
Oh, thank you,
Sleepless
brother.
Nation.
Thank you, brother.
So Peyton, let's talk about that. You got that new song out, right? And you're not new to the show, but it's been a long time since we've had you on the show. You and I've had a couple run-ins. When I first moved to Houston, I saw you play at Rowdy's.
That's right.
And then Baker Street up in Katy. I've seen you play over there as well. So I've seen you a couple times. You've been on the show, so you're no stranger to Roger the Wild Child show at all. Peyton, but you have a new song out now. So let's talk about that right off the bat.
Let's hear it.
Yeah. Brand new song called Half a Peace Sign. And it's kind of just a little bit of a fancy way of telling somebody that they're number one. I think that there's just kind of a way that you kind of feel that way about certain things, whether it's somebody that you don't like or somebody that's done you wrong, and you think to yourself, man, I've got nothing left to say to you, and that's just kind of what you tell them, you know.
Right on.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Mhm.
And I think there's kind of this thing that I've been, talking about the song and posting about it on my social media, talking about different things that we might be throwing up half a peace sign to, it's just nice. It's not just like a physical thing. It's also just kind of like kind of an attitude about it too. Somebody that's going to tell you how to be, somebody that's going to try to make you feel like you're not good enough, or someone that's going to tell you that, or even just like an environment that you just don't vibe with, or somewhere that that you don't belong. You're just throwing up half a peace sign, all that kind of thing. It's more of an attitude versus just something that you're doing. You know what I mean? But you could do that too. Whenever we play in shows, we play this song and you look around and everybody's kind of holding up their favorite finger.
Right.
I love that. I'm feeling what you're throwing down, girl.
Yeah.
Now,
So you just said
now
you
I'm
want
going to
to.
have you.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Patrick. You say your thing. I'll say mine.
Before you said you just jumped off a movie set. Were you doing some filming or doing a video, or what were you up to?
Yeah. I can't really spill the beans too much on it, but I got to do some acting for the first time, which was really cool, and obviously had some songs on the soundtrack, which is kind of what
That's
drew me
amazing.
into the whole experience.
Very
So I'm
awesome.
excited.
Very good. Very good. Where exactly are you in Texas?
Right now, oh my gosh, where am I? I am near like the Brenham area right now. The set is just kind of roughly around the Brenham Round Top, actually closer to Round Top area. And then not tomorrow, the day after that, we're gonna be playing a show in Fort Worth. And the day after that, we are in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Okay, cool. Where do you hail from? Like, where do you live in Texas?
So my family lives up in like the Lake Conroe area.
Okay.
And I always like to say that that's where my
Houston.
family lives. Exactly. Yeah. Like about 45 minutes north of Houston. I like to say that's where my family lives because I live in a van. Not really, but you know what I mean.
Down by the river.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You live in an RV.
I could live van life, but honestly, we're on the road so often that feels like I'm from everywhere. So
that's okay. That's what you're supposed to be doing.
Right? Exactly.
You had an awesome run-in with Ashley McBride. Tell us about that.
Absolutely. Yeah. I got to hop on her Devil I Know tour over the last few months of 2024. And then I'm actually going to be out on the road with her again coming up end of May, which I'm really excited about. The first few shows with her were obviously I was nervous as heck because I know like Ashley has this way of drawing people in, not just as a like a performer, but like as a songwriter and a storyteller. And whenever I've had the opportunity to be on a show with somebody like that, I know that they got those fans out there that are real country music fans. They know what a real songwriter is because of Ashley. You know what I mean? Like something like that. Like we're actually getting ready to go out on tour with Lucas Nelson. And I think Lucas is also in that same realm of like real genuine songwriter. His fans are going to know a real song when they hear it. So my first few nights on tour with Ashley, I was fairly nervous. And the very first night, her tour manager was like, yeah, Ashley wants to come back and talk to you before you go on stage. And I was like, bet. Okay, cool. So I'm back there like running my set in my green room. And all of a sudden I hear Payton and she's running down the hall. And I was like, what the heck? And she's banging on my door. Like she is just a super cool person, like very charismatic. Awesome. And she runs that place.
Very cool.
Sure.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
neat.
Yeah, she's very cool.
So when did the single drop?
Single just dropped on April 4th. So I believe that was last Friday.
Right on. Fresh out of the gate. So let's hear it. I'm excited to hear it.
Let's do it. Blurred lines and little white lies, the reddest flags I'd ever seen. And baby, you best believe now I know. And everything has changed. Don't think it's like, 'cause you know that I see through your poker face. If you're looking for a sign, let me show you mine. Well, I'm sorry that your mama raised you living a lie. I bet you like to know what you were doing last night. And nothing but a habit that I gotta kick quick. And now I wish you went and met you out and left you alone. Got nothing left to say now that you did me wrong. When I kiss your ass goodbye, I'll be throwing up half a peace sign. Don't even call, 'cause honey, I'm long gone. And if I see your face, you know I ain't afraid to tell you you're number one. If you're looking for a sign, let me show you mine. Whoa, I'm sorry that your mama raised you living a lie. I bet you like to know what you were doing last night. Nothing but a habit that I gotta kick quick. And now I wish I would have met you, I left you alone. Got nothing left to say now that you did me wrong. When I kiss your ass goodbye, well, I'll be throwing up half a piece high, yeah. If you're looking looking for a sign. Let me show you mine. Yeah. I'm sorry that your mama raised you living lie. I bet you'd like to know what you were doing last night. You're nothing but a habit that I gotta kick quick. And I wish you when I met you I'd have left you alone. Got nothing left to say now that you did me wrong. When I kiss your ass goodbye, I'll be throwing up half a peace sign. Throwing up half a peace sign.
Wow, amazing.
All right. Great song. Great
Thank you
song.
very much.
That was great.
Thank
you. Know what
you.
I got? You know what I got for you, Payton?
What's that? Yeah, I love it. There you go.
That's what I got. I got the golden thumbs up, right?
I won't lie, your screen was really
Yeah.
tiny. I thought it was a middle finger. I was like, yeah.
No, I wouldn't give you the middle finger.
I love the lyrics to
This
that.
is our golden buzzer. When I bust this bad boy out, there you go.
Well, Payton, you know what?
Hey, look at it, changes colors, right?
Oh, there you go.
That's
Different
pretty bad.
mood.
Right.
Cool.
Great
So,
job.
Payton, I want to invite you to our Nashville show on June 7th. Roger the Wild Child show live. We're going to be at the Troubadour in Nashville, and we got about 10 to 15 artists performing. And I would, if you're going to be in Nashville, I want to put you on the lineup.
Hey, heck
So-
yeah. Let me check my calendar. But you know, if calendars didn't exist,
Okay.
yeah, I'm totally down. Sign me up. It'll be fun.
Okay. No, it's during CMA Fest week. So
So
Okay.
I'm gonna be there. So open up your calendar.
All right,
I'm going to
all
be there.
I'll be there in spirit.
I'll be there.
Megan, are you gonna come?
I'll be there.
You're gonna right on.
Yep.
Right on.
Yep,
right
I'll
on.
be
I
there.
talked her into it. She
Twisted
goes,
my arm.
I'll come. She goes, I'll come as long as you don't put me in the corner. I said, nobody puts baby in the corner.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
So in a few weeks, I'm gonna be where am I gonna be, Roger? I'm gonna be in Austin City Limits on the 24th, and then House of Blues in Houston on the 25th, and then Dallas on the 26th. If you're around,
Okay, yeah.
are you in town?
Which day?
It's
25th.
24, 25. What town are you in?
She's on tour time. She's like, oh,
I can't.
yeah.
I think 25th is your town. It's Houston, House of Blues.
No, you know what? I'm actually going to be in the UK. I'm leaving on April 22nd. I'm going and I'm doing a tour in Europe. So we're kind of playing some shows out there, and I'm leaving the 22nd. So I'm just
There you
gonna
go. You're gonna miss it. You'll catch us again.
Dang. Well, that's cool though. Yeah, if you ever in Houston, Dallas, Austin, whatever,
Yeah,
we're always in Texas doing stuff.
Yeah,
sometime.
we roll through there quite a bit.
Cool. Yeah. I'll have to catch you. That'd be cool.
Yeah, we were. He was just in Katy, last summer where I live, and oh my God, what's the name of that spot?
I don't
in
know, but it was
Katy?
a cool spot. It was a cool spot. That's where we met.
You know what I'm talking about, Payton?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, Mo's is it Mo's place?
I
Not
don't know.
Mo's.
Tiana, what was that place that I met you at? Roger and I met you at?
I
You remember?
forget what it's called. I mean, that's my first and only time being there. Something
So it's
scatter,
like an
some-
indoor
it
and
has some
outdoor
weird
venue.
name, like scatter.
So we played outside, and it's like an outside venue, and inside. It was a cool venue. What the frick's the name?
It's right
of
there
it?
off the Katy Freeway. It's right there, right by the mall.
What mall?
Hey, is it Sawyer
It
Park?
was on
Middle of
Bar
fucking
Rescue.
nowhere,
That's the
dude.
Constellation.
Is it Sawyer Park?
No, it's
Katy.
Let me look it up.
Yeah, 'cause that's-
Wildcatter Saloon.
Oh,
Yes, there you go.
What was it? What was it?
Wildcatter Saloon.
Wildcatter Saloon.
Yeah, that was it.
Wild Catters. Yeah, that was scatter something. I was close.
Close enough.
You
close
were.
enough.
That was fun. We had a good time. We met you.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So it was
Yes,
worth
we
it.
met you, Tiana.
Never heard of it.
And that's why.
Never
Yeah,
heard.
I would
Oh,
play
I have
there
to say,
if I
why?
was rolling through Houston, so you know what I mean. It's a great venue.
That's cool.
You ever play it? You ever play it?
I have not. No.
Oh, you should play it. It's outdoors. on a good, like on a weekend, it's a kick-ass night.
I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I've heard of it. I've definitely heard of it, but I've never actually been there. No.
Yeah, it's a good venue. You should play there for sure.
Now, I've seen this girl perform on stage, and let me tell you, she rocks it. I mean,
Sounds like
she does the kicks, she does everything. I
bet.
She knows how to put on a fucking show.
Right
I
on.
can see that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It means a lot.
Right on.
So for the people that are new to the show, I know that we talked about this before, but what got your start in becoming a singer, and what made you say, this is what I want to do?
You know, it's kind of funny because my story is kind of took a bit of an interesting turn because I grew up playing sports like my whole life. Like since I was 5 years old, I was, like playing softball, and my goal since I can remember was I wanted to get a college scholarship and play ball. But I also was like, a very artistic kid. Like I was teaching myself to, play piano, play guitar. I was singing, writing songs, even from a really young age. And so, and growing up, I was always, writing original music. And I was real young, started like playing gigs around my hometown, like, 13, 14 years old. And when I was in high school, so about my senior year, I was about 17 years old, and I got a scholarship to play softball in college. And I was still doing music. I was, in the studio recording original stuff and playing shows, and I had shows booked out. And so I got a scholarship to play softball. And so when I went off to college, my folks were like, hey, you want to be a full-time musician, full-time athlete, full-time student, do everything that you can that you love for as long as you can do it. You know what I mean? So they were very supportive of that. And so I went off to school, and I remember being like unpacking my dorm room and getting calls for shows, like, and just being like, I don't know how I'm going to make this work, but I'm gonna make it work. And so I was playing ball my freshman year of college, and still like releasing singles. I had released, I believe I had released 2 songs, maybe even a third one. I was getting ready to release a third one. And I had gotten the call to play the House of Blues in Anaheim, California for the very first time. And I was like so excited about that. That was a really cool show. And it was just like all this stuff started taking off with my music. And I was still playing college ball, Division II. So it was fairly competitive. And I was out in Colorado. And, at the time, my family was living out in California. And so I was flying back and forth every single weekend, playing shows, and then flying back Monday morning at like 3 a.m., got 6 a.m. weights. You know what I mean? We're going to 8 a.m. classes. And I was probably the most tired I've ever been in my life, but also like the happiest because, you know what I mean? Like you can't ask for more. And
right.
It was honestly like really fun time in my life, but it kind of came to a point where I had to pick one or the other. And softball has always been, my first love. But music was one of these things where it's like, it's now or never, I mean, like, unless I'm gonna be in the Olympics, which I was not going to be in the Olympics, but it was just one of these things where it's now or never. I can either kind of let go of this dream of playing college ball, and I dropped my scholarship and finish my degree out online and just chase this dream of music, or I can stay here and see what happens. And so I decided to finish my degree online. And I remember my very last game, and I remember my last at bat, everything. And I was a catcher, and played center field. And so I remember packing up my gear, and I still have not opened the bag since then. But then right after that, I just kind of hit the ground running and started releasing music. And since then, it's been an absolute whirlwind. And yeah, it was a hard decision, but
no regrets?
Yeah.
No, not at all, honestly. And just to let y'all in on a little bit of a secret, I kind of got lucky because I graduated high school in 2019. And so right after my first year of college, COVID hit. And so my graduating class in college didn't even really get to touch the field till senior year. So I was like, I made a good call on that one. So
yeah,
yeah.
It's good for you. Good call.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right. So you're going to the UK. Where else are you planning on touring soon?
Oh my goodness. So we're going to the UK, we're going to Ireland right after that. And then I'm literally flying back to Texas May 5th and May 7th. hitting the road again with Lucas Nelson. We're going out to the West Coast. We're doing stuff in New Mexico, Arizona, couple other places up on the West Coast, and then we are then we're coming back to Texas for a few more days. Then I'm out on the road again with Ashley McBride, and then after that we're going back out on tour again with Lucas in July on the East Coast, and we're going to hit Canada too. So
where in the East Coast you hitting? Where are you hitting?
I know we're doing some stuff in Connecticut. I know we're going to be in New York.
Right. That's my neck of the woods.
I think we're in Virginia as well. And then I think we're in Canada, come back to New York. I think we're playing 2 or 3 shows in like that whole New York, Connecticut area.
So nothing like Georgia area.
I have to double check on that. I think one of those Ashley shows might be Georgia. I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay.
I got to check. But it's honestly, it's been crazy because we got put on the Lucas tour and those upcoming Ashley dates on the same day. So it was kind of just like, shoot. And we actually just picked up a Gretchen Wilson date that I think is it's in June, but I don't know what date it's in. I don't know.
That's a good problem to have.
It's in America.
That'll be fine.
I love it. You're nonstop going all over.
Yeah. It is crazy, but I'm really excited. Those are like all of those artists are all artists that you just like look up to so much and just think are just like absolutely badass. So like between Ashley, Lucas, Gretchen, like that, I'm stoked.
Good for you.
Well, we talked about this before. We need to get you booked here in Vegas.
Hey,
there you go.
Let's do it. I'm down.
Right. I'll talk to some of the peeps out here and see what I can find out for you.
Yeah, let me know. I've not been to Vegas since I turned 21 yet, so someone's got to take me around.
I know some amazing venues in Atlanta.
There are, without a doubt.
I'll just hand my calendar over to you guys, and you tell me where we're going.
There you go.
Okay, it sounds good.
Hit the road.
Now, the great thing I love about you, and this is what I heard you on one of these Texas radio shows, is that you're all about the girl power. And so you're representing women. Women can do it in country music, and that's what I like about your passion is that, you want to see little girls grow up and be somebody.
Yeah, 100%.
I love that.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I definitely think that's like a huge thing for me because I'll say like being that I played sports my whole life, I've always kind of been more on the tomboy side of things, and kind of coming into my own as an artist, it's hard to I'll just be totally just straight up. Sometimes it's hard to like look at yourself in the mirror as a young girl and be like, oh, like I look beautiful today, or oh, I look pretty.
Absolutely.
And I think trying to be somewhat of just a real raw role model for young girls that I see at my shows. You know what I mean? Like, because like I'm not the girly girl. Like I'll be on set today for that movie, and there's this other girl that's there, and she's obviously got her hair all cute and her jewelry all done, and my hair is all like wild, and she's got the necklace, and she's like, let me just fix you. And I'm like, girl, you gotta help me out because I don't know. I don't be looking in the mirror all the time. I'm like over here like, just kind of natural tomboy sometimes. So I will say as far as it goes, like the girl power thing, for sure, I definitely think just kind of learning to be more myself, to show other girls it's okay to just try to figure out how that looks for you.
I love that.
That's great.
I love that.
It's inspiring.
As a female, as a little girl, I wish I would have had that growing up. Like that's phenomenal.
No, thank you. I appreciate it. And that's honestly like, because I see some girls that like that do that just kind of have this real raw being themselves type of thing. Or even like I talk about it at my show because I've always been a huge Loretta Lynn fan.
Yes.
And she's always had like the perfectly coiffed hair. Like she always just like absolutely gorgeous. She's like low key a badass. Like, you know what I mean? Like she was just like singing about whatever she wanted, and it's kind of like in that era was just like such like. She's not.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It was cool.
All right, Payton, where can everybody find you on your socials?
I got all the socials. Payton Howie Music, or Payton Howie, PaytonHowie. YouTube, Spotify. Hit me up.
Okay.
Awesome.
Fabulous.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you for being
Yeah, we
here.
appreciate.
Tell everybody the name of your new single and one more time so everybody can hear it.
It's called Half a Peace Sign. Take a peace sign and pick your favorite finger.
And follow your tour dates. Where's the best place to follow your tour dates?
My website, paytonhowie.com/tour.
All right, there you go.
All
Great
right.
jobs, great
All right.
song, great performance.
Yes.
Best of
Great
luck.
song. I loved it.
All right, keep it rocking. I'll see you soon, Payton.
I'll see you soon. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Bye,
Thank
Payton.
you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What a beautiful girl, beautiful voice.
beautiful.
I
Great song.
love her rock vibe. She's
I do
she's like
too.
a rockin'
She's
country.
rocking.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like definitely rocking it. You know, I love
Beautiful
that.
girl inside and out.
Yeah, yeah. Good energy, good vibe, good
Great
song,
artist.
good singer.
Mhm.
She's got it going on.
Yep.
She's
She's got the whole package.
yeah. Keep focused. You know,
Really does.
keep your
Has
eyes.
she been on the show
You know who
before?
else has? Yeah, she is.
She has.
Before your time.
But she's been on
Yeah.
before though. Yeah.
She's been on yeah, it's been a few years, but
Okay.
before I moved to Texas. Yeah.
Right.
She was on the show. So it was before your time, Megan.
No, but I've heard her name.
Yeah.
It's in conversation I've heard.
So, but you also want to know who else has the full package?
Who?
Our next guest, huh?
Our next guest. Yep.
Duh.
Please welcome Kirstie Kraus to the show. Hello, Kirstie.
Woo! What's happening? Kirstie? How are you?
I'm good. That was awesome. I haven't
Hey.
been on the show and it's been a long time. I was just thinking about that. And so
Yeah, it's been a long time since you've been on the show, Kirstie.
How long has it been? Because
We got
how long has it been, Kirstie?
like early day, I would say like 21. I don't know, like way. Right?
it was before your time. I
It
think
was.
it's when I had Elise and
Justin
Love co-hosting with me.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
And there was like another person too. But yes. So hi.
Hi.
I haven't met
I'm Megan. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Megan. And are you guys all in Texas? Is that
I'm in
correct?
Atlanta.
She's in Atlanta.
I'm in LA.
And I'm in New York.
Wow.
We're
Awesome.
all just
And I'm
kind
in
of
Vegas this week.
And we're nationwide, girl. We're all nationwide. Elise,
Yeah, we're all over the place.
Elise is in Nashville.
yes.
Okay, I'm in Nashville right now. I'm
Right.
Okay.
in my bed.
Mhm.
So I'm very happy about that.
Very nice. That's a good place to be.
And Elise
So,
mentioned Farmer
Kirstie-
has a wife, and I definitely have been
Yes.
watching Jordan.
Have you been watching it? What do I watch it on?
It's so ridiculous, but that's what makes it the best.
What do you watch it on?
Hulu. It's on Hulu.
Hulu.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it? What is it?
Yeah.
Oh, the show that Elise was talking about.
Yeah, I gotta check this out now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's been going on for 5 seasons.
It's on Fox.
Oh, I
Yeah,
never
this is the third
heard
season.
of it.
It's so funny.
Too funny.
Yeah,
So, Kirstie,
Megan's
tell me
gonna
your
message
story.
me tomorrow. She's gonna go.
I want to hear about you and your music and what's going on. Tell me
Tell us
your
the
story.
It came out March 21st, so it's been a little over.
Hey, that's a great day. That's my birthday.
That's the day after my
So
birthday.
it's going to go triple platinum.
That's the day after my birthday.
There you go. All right. So it's going to do quadruple platinum.
You picked a good one then.
Yeah.
Largo, and it's just a very fun. It's a duet. I've been on a duet train, releasing music, but also doing duets too.
Smart.
Love it.
Smart. Really smart.
For multiple reasons, but also I was interested because you, Roger, was saying that it was genre bending, and I was like, when I dip into duets, I feel like my palette as a producer gets bigger, and I get excited to I kind of nerd out about that stuff. So, it's a love song. It's about a young couple that meets in Key Largo on spring break, and then 20 years later they're married, and they're like, we want to get some magic back. Let's go back to Key Largo. So they're down there and they look at each other and they're like, this is the place where we feel really good. Like, why don't we stay? And then they decide to stay.
Oh, awesome.
So it's really cute. But you guys should definitely, it's a rockin' country guitars, and I did the duet is with Mike Nash.
Okay, great. Fantastic. I love
Okay,
duets.
cool.
I do a lot of them too.
Yeah.
So it's really great. you know, it shows off another side of the song. It takes you to another place.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So it's a good thing. You know what I mean? It's a great thing. So we're gonna watch that video, right?
Yes.
You know what's going on? So let's check it out, and then we'll talk more about what's going on with you.
Perfect. This was this morning. This was on Today in Nashville. The song is called I Now Know Better with Ariel Jade, and that might possibly be a future collaboration.
Beautiful.
Ooh. All right, here we go.
Up with bluegrass artist Ariel Jade for this new song. Here they are with their new song, I Now Know Better.
Well, don't mess with me, 'cause I now know better. Well, I'll kick you to the curb soon as the turn of the weather. I've been there, had my fair share. So fair warning, if we ever decide to get together, I'll roll you in the river. If you ever do me wrong, Lord knows I'd spare her. 'Cause it'd be all your faults. With the beer I got, you better run. Don't need my daddy, 'cause I keep my own guns. Things go south, I won't have time for you. 'Cause I now know better. Been there, done that. I know all the tricks. I'm not taking any crap. You'll lose me so quick. Well, I hope this sinking in. Get it through your thick skull, or that's how your life will end. 'Cause I'll roll in the river. If you ever do me wrong, Lord knows I'd spare her. 'Cause it'd be all your fault. With fear of God, you better run. Don't need my daddy, 'cause I keep my own guns. Things go south, I won't have time for you. 'Cause I now know better. If you stray, you won't see another day. If she calls you babe, there won't be no way. Nope. If you step away, no one can save you. This is your warning. I'll make you pay. 'Cause I'll roll you in the river. If you ever do me wrong, Lord knows I'd spare her. 'Cause it'd be all your fault. With fear of God, you better run. Don't need my daddy, 'cause I keep my own guns. Things go south, I won't have time for you. 'Cause I now know better. Yeah, now know better. Yeah, we now know better.
All right.
Yes.
Great. That was great.
I did not.
Great song.
Kirstie, I had it for you.
Yeah.
What a sassy tune there. I love it.
Thank you. I did
Yeah.
not. Oh,
See
yeah.
that?
I saw that earlier because I was sitting here practicing this song on the guitar, and then I was looking when you put that up earlier, and I saw the thumbs up. It's so perfect.
Isn't that great?
It
Well,
changes color.
And you got it too. So
Thank you.
Random.
that was great.
Random comment. Has anybody ever told you look like DJ from Full House?
No.
Oh my God. It just came to me. I was like, gosh, who does she look like? Who does she look like? DJ from Full House. What's her name? Candace Bird?
Candace Cameron Bird?
Yes,
Is that
Candace
her new
Cameron
last
Bure.
name, I think?
Yes.
I
Candace
haven't
Cameron.
heard
She's
that.
looking it up.
I do hear stuff like sometimes like
She's
this
beautiful.
girl last night.
You look just like her.
Oh, thank you. I don't remember who someone said last night, but it was someone on set and they were just like, you look like this person. I was like, I've never heard of that either, but I will take it because that person's beautiful. So
I love your style. You've got a great style. I love it.
Love it. Love it. Great tone, great song, great. That was
Absolutely.
awesome. So are you practicing? Are you gonna play a song? You want to play a song?
I wasn't gonna just because I'm resting my voice. Actually, I'm gonna take tonight off.
I wasn't gonna either. I was in the studio all day cutting vocals too, but I did.
Yeah, I've been in rehearsal.
I'm messing with you.
I was actually born in Florida, but raised in Wisconsin, like for most of my life. So season is coming up around the corner in Wisconsin. So I'm doing a lot of rehearsals right now. A lot of making sure the keys are right, piecing songs together, like making the show exactly how I want it for
awesome.
the shows coming up.
Where in Florida are you from?
I was born in Coral Springs.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Okay.
I have a place in Fort Lauderdale. Not far. It's not too far.
Nice.
My sister lives in New Smyrna.
Okay. I'm gonna
So
be
not far at all.
Jacksonville area, that area in September.
Right on.
Oh, okay.
That's on the other side, but it's a good market.
Yeah.
Where are you playing there? Jackrabbits?
That's a festival. I don't remember the name of it right now. But yeah, it's gonna be in Jacksonville, like proper. So
Right on.
Okay.
and then but yeah, I go to the Tampa. I frequent Florida a lot because of the weather, obviously.
Me too.
They have a longer window of where you can do shows. It's not as hot there too.
Right.
So or dry. I really like the humid weather. So and I'm from there. So yeah, I go to Florida a lot. So some people have asked me if I moved there, and I was like, no, I just get in my car and I go.
So when you do shows, is it full band?
It's primarily acoustic.
Okay, cool. Is it you and a guitar player, or is it you alone, or what?
Or I do collaborate because I do so many collaborations. I'll bring another artist out, so I'll book a whole run, or we book it together, and then I bring somebody with me.
That's good. Yeah, you can sing harmonies with each other, sing different songs.
So
Yeah.
I have toured with Justin before. There's 9 different artists that I've gone on the road with. Just depending, when I go to Texas, I went with a guy from Oklahoma. It just made sense for that particular run.
Yeah.
I was like, you will know all of these particular songs, and that will be wonderful.
Yeah. Well, that's great because you can collaborate on different songs and you can do different dynamic things when you're playing live together.
Yeah, and obviously, taking a band out is a lot more work, especially when you don't do it all the time. So we're in rehearsals right now, figuring all the stuff, piecing it together for 2025.
I hear you. Well, I mean, ultimately, when the show gets bigger, there's a lot of moving parts. But that's great too. I love doing the acoustic thing, and it's great. It breaks the songs down. You can feel it, and it's easier. It's a lot easier than rolling with full production. So, but it's good. It's great. It's fantastic. You're getting your songs out. You're getting out there. You're getting your songs to the people, and that's what counts.
Yeah, definitely. I really love house concerts too. So I do a lot of the concerts in the park and the house concerts and
yeah.
things
That's cool.
I really love that.
Fantastic.
That's my vibe.
What would your advice be for young musicians that want to get into the field? Stay away. There's enough of you guys out there.
I feel like there is room for everybody. And my advice would be, if you want to get out there, then do something if you're just starting out, do something every day. Just start in the small step. Do something every day for your music. And then the week after, be like, I'm going to do 2 things every day, and start getting in the habit of making that a priority. Because I think a lot of times when people are starting out, their world is not music all the time. We live, breathe, and eat it. and so it's harder to like get to that space. But it will happen if they just start somewhere. Yeah.
Good advice.
What's one piece of advice you carry with you no matter what?
I learned in college. I went to school in Madison, Wisconsin, and I learned the power of no, and that helped me so much.
I like that. The power of no.
I love that. The art of saying no is very helpful. A lot of people try to pull you in so many different directions, or like, give me a call tonight, as if your schedule was allowed for that. Like, it's very bizarre to me, but people do ask things like that. And you just gotta be like, hey, I'm really sorry. Like this, you just have to somehow, like, in a nice way, not just be like, no, but like, normally I schedule calls. That's really helpful, because at nighttime I'm always at events. Like there's always something going on. And if there isn't, I'm definitely trying to take a night in to watch A Farmer Wants a Wife.
So let me ask you, are you doing writers rounds in town? Are you jumping on writer sessions? Or are you just doing your own thing? What do you?
I do writers rounds, not very many.
It gets oversaturated, right?
What?
It gets oversaturated. I'm in and out of there a lot. So
yeah, I have a lot of co-writers. I started co-writing in Nashville when I was 15, so I don't feel like I'm lacking on like.
You have a big network.
Network to connect. Awesome. I just started doing a residency at Category 10, so when I am in town, that is now the new Wild Horse Saloon. So
Luke Holmes' new place, right?
Yeah, and the place is beautiful and massive and lovely equipment, and so they are affiliated also with the Opry. So I'm very happy to be on their artist roster, and that's where we're fleshing everything out right now. That is our rehearsals.
Well, Roger, why don't you let's get her on the calendar. We could squeeze it if she's available. She's right there.
No,
she's not there.
I don't want to. No, I don't want to. I changed my. I was thinking about it, but I heard that song and I'm like, no.
June 7th.
The song is
June 7th, the Troubadour. If you're around, come do a couple songs.
Okay.
We can
absolutely
make it work.
And I'm joking, by the way, Kirstie.
Oh, I know you are. You're like straight facing.
We get a little crazy. We're actually pretty mellow tonight. We usually get when we're all together. We haven't been together in a few weeks because we've all been traveling and we usually get pretty fired up.
Yeah.
But yeah, June 7th. We have to talk about that. I have to book my stuff.
We gotta talk about it.
What's that?
Saturday.
It is a Saturday.
I know that because I'm booth signing at CMA Fest that morning at 11 a.m. So your girl.
That would be cool if you could make it.
Take a little nap. And what time does it start?
9 o'clock.
I don't officially know my full CMA Fest schedule. I also do a lot of hosting things. I interview like artists or cover events. So I'm waiting to figure that out.
Oh, you figure it out. If you're available, we can pull that together.
Awesome. Kirstie Kraus, give us your socials so everybody knows where to find you.
Yeah. Everything under KirstieKraus.com. Kirstie like Kirstie Alley. Right down there. And Kraus. And then like Alison Krauss, if you can't remember.
Any relation to Alison Krauss?
No. I told a promoter that one time. Because I knew I was up for a festival against Ali Colleen. He told me. And I was like, well, I'm the great niece, or I'm the niece of Alison Krauss. And he goes, are you? And I'm like, no. But for this song, yes.
So when do your dates start? When do your dates start? Like you doing a consecutive run, or are they scattered, or what's the deal? Tell where can people find those dates?
All on the website. I get to be here for like a week and a half, and then it's like PCB, Pensacola, Florida, Key West Songwriters Festival, New Orleans, Virginia. I like literally like looked, like made sure I wrote this down so I could say it like that.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking forward, and obviously Wisconsin. I'm going to be up in my home state of Wisconsin, where I grew up.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Cool. Very cool. with your new single that came out in March. And do you have is this your an EP out or an album out that people can go to and buy as well? Or are you just pushing your new single?
There's 26 songs out there, so definitely check them out. I have my debut album is out there. It's called Yes You Can. Really much like empowering and positive and inspiring. So definitely check it out. And then I just have a bunch of collaborations and singles. I like Beaches, Crazy, all the fun things.
Did you say beach?
Okay. Beaches.
Yes. Now you're talking my language.
Enunciate that.
Now you're talking my language. While I'm freezing my ass off here in New York, but I'm really a Southern guy at heart. So my days are not. Every time I fly back to New York, I say to myself, "What am I doing here?" but I leave in shorts and I come home freezing my ass off because I just refuse to put pants on. But anyway.
Well, Vegas is going to be in the 90s this weekend. So
yeah, it's going to be nice. Yeah.
I've been to New York, like Saratoga.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful up there. That's a beautiful part of the country.
Scattercoke.
What's that?
Scattercoke.
Yep.
Albany.
Yeah.
That was a long ass one. I don't remember the other long ass one. But yeah, lots of, and then I went to the city just to see it.
Yeah, I'm an hour.
One day I'm going to get to the city.
I'm in between New York. I'm an hour from New York and I'm an hour from Albany. I'm right in the middle.
Okay.
I mean, there are a lot of amazing things here as well. So it just gets too damn cold. I'm tired of the cold.
Yeah, I don't know how y'all do it up there.
Well, I go. That's why I have a place. That's why I have a place in Florida. So I go down south and stay warm.
I don't blame you. But even Wisconsin weather gets freezing, doesn't it?
It does. I've been through there many times in touring, but the thing that you always try to do as an artist is when it's cold here on the East Coast, you want to tour, in the Midwest and South, but the freaking tours always end up going through the East Coast. Why does that happen all the time? It happens. All like major tours are like, why the frig are we playing in Buffalo in fucking January where it's 30 below zero? Right?
Exactly.
It's because the East Coast is more concentrated, so you can hit more venues and less mileage.
I know. You've done it. You've done it many times. I know you have, but it's still not fun.
That's why nobody comes out to LA. It's too expensive. It's too far away between the cities, so no one does LA anymore, which is hilarious.
I know, it's terrible. Isn't that terrible? It used to be the stop, and it would be right from the House of Blues to the Whiskey, then and then the Viper Room, and then that would come. Then you'd come from Seattle and do that whole you start there because you had to hit that station there. It's still a big market, even though it fucking rains all the time. But it's a beautiful state. And then you head down and people don't roll through LA anymore. It's a damn shame. Well, it's starting to change.
No, it's dead. It's dead here, unfortunately.
Well, the routing and stuff, more bands are going through the West Coast. You're going to see it this summer.
In terms of the bigger bands that can sell at huge venues, yes, that hasn't changed. But in terms of like smaller and mid-level bands that are on, playing consistently on the radio, they skip LA,
That sucks.
Yeah. Really?
That's a bummer.
Like
but I mean, they stop in LA to, talk with their agent and their manager, but they don't stop long enough to play a show, which is, I don't understand.
Like at the Whiskey or something.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a stop. It's still, if you can
talk with your manager, you can do an acoustic set at the Viper Room, like surprise.
You should play Johnny Depp's room. You got to play the Viper Room. I mean, everybody plays the Viper Room.
It is
that's an amazing venue.
Yeah, when I first did that, I mean, many moons ago, we're all hyped up and it's such a small venue, but it's a good buzz room. It's like CBGB's. I signed my first record deal on that shithole, but everybody in the world fucking played there, man. It's amazing how it's like the Whiskey. You know what I mean? It's the same kind of vibe. But Johnny Depp's room is really, really a beautiful sounding room.
Yeah.
So is where'd we go, Roger? The Rainbow?
Yeah, we went to the Rainbow Room.
Yeah, Rainbow.
Yeah,
Room.
Rainbow.
Yeah, we went to the Rainbow Room.
Best pizza in LA, and the Chinese chicken salad's amazing.
We had a good time. We had a great time.
We did.
We did.
The show went to LA, and we had a lot of fun. It was good.
Yeah.
So get your butt to LA because you need to do that.
So play a show in LA. Be different from everybody.
I haven't gone and played a show there. I've only been there twice. One was just to go to the beach,
Right.
by Irwin. Like down there in Laguna Beach, and then
Irvine.
I love Irvine.
And then I went. Oh, I guess I went to NAMM. So that's Anaheim, though. But
That's cool.
Orange County, Anaheim. Yeah.
That was last January, and then I went. I went to go for like a TV show, to audition for like a TV show. They flew me out there. That was very random. Got to hang out with my cousin who's in like a punk band over there. It's called The Rex. WRECKS.
The Rex. Okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
All right, cool.
Nothing but thieves kind of vibe. Like
Right on.
Yeah.
So,
But you have to get to the Rainbow Room. You haven't been there, right? That's a must.
You've
Everybody-
got to go
that's
to
a
the
checklist.
Rainbow Room.
Yes.
Upstairs
Great
and
food.
downstairs.
We got to go there and get her fired up, man.
Yes.
Right? Exactly.
There's so
Kirstie
much
Kraus, thank you
just
so much.
nostalgia there.
thank you.
Yeah,
Yes,
there is.
I will definitely. I'll let you guys know. I need to make a trip out there.
Right on.
For
Okay.
sure.
Well,
Thank you.
best of luck with your new single, and tell everybody one more time where they can find your music and your tour dates. Tell them again.
Yeah, the hub is KirstieKraus.com and
Okay.
all the platforms.
Very cool.
All right.
Well, have a great run this summer. Hopefully, we could all connect at some point. If you're available at the Troubadour, right? Keep in touch.
Yep.
Pop down. Even if you can't play, just come down when you
Yeah,
have time.
that'd be awesome.
And say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right, Kirstie, thank you so much.
All right.
Bye. Great
Good
to
luck.
meet
Bye
you.
now. Bye bye.
Oh, how adorable is she? She's so cute.
Yeah.
fucking cute.
She's great.
I know, right?
They were great. Great
Style
night.
and just vibe and aura, and she's
Great.
just
Yep, he agrees.
Even your son likes her.
Yeah. You like her, Jordan? He's like, thumbs up.
Yeah.
He's listening to
Awesome,
all the
awesome.
wonderful musical guests we have and all the wonderful music, and he's loving this.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
You know what? Before you know it, you're gonna have him in a car. He's gonna be freaking driving around the country. You're gonna be his tour manager.
Right?
Yep, it's
Oh
gonna
my
happen.
goodness. Yeah.
But she's like, go to school, stay away from the music.
I'm like, you're not allowed to be in the music business until you're 21.
right.
And even then, I mean, I might be 25. Like,
Right?
And then at 25, it might be freaking 30.
Oh, wow.
God.
All righty. All right, guys. Well, great show tonight. Next week we'll have some more guests and we'll be here. Don't forget, we got the show in Nashville on June 7th. It is the Troubadour. At the Troubadour, which is right by Opryland. We'll do Roger the Wild Child show live on stage. It's at 9 p.m. We'll be selling tickets starting May 1st. We'll have about 10 to 15 artists. We may even have more. It may end up being like we may be going all hours of the night with this show, the way the lineup's going.
That's the way it sounds.
Yeah. He says
No
that.
complaints.
He says.
he's already promoting
no
the show, guys.
I am. I
complaints.
am. Yep. So it'll be good. You want to come and join us for that. And then it's CMA Fest week. You don't want to miss it. We'll post the lineup, the official lineup, right around May 1st, and then we'll get tickets started selling for the event. So
Sweet.
Okay.
awesome.
You should really
All
come.
right, guys.
She should really try to come. I know it's hard
Yes,
to swallow.
please try to come.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I will try my best. I have 2 projects in the mix, and the
I'll just
timelines
come
are all over the
kidnap you
place.
and stuff you
So,
in my duffel bag.
What you doing? What
believe me, if I can do it, I will be there. How about that?
Get out of there.
Okay.
That'd be
If I can
All right.
do
We'll
it.
put you on
Yeah.
tentative. We'll have you down tentatively, Tiana.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I love you guys. I can't wait for the show. It's going to be amazing. Whether or not I can fly in, besides the point, I'm so excited. It's going to be rad.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Have fun.
All righty.
All right, great show, guys. Great to see
All
everybody.
right, great show.
Okay.
You guys take care. And you guys
Rock
have
on,
yourself
everybody.
a great week.
Have a great week.
See y'all next week.
Next
Bye,
week.
y'all. Have a good night.